Hello and welcome back to Tales of Arise. My name is Baby Dennis, and last time we fought off with Kelzelik, who had this invisible beast, Zoogle thing, and we ended up beating him just to find out that he betrayed Dolheim in order to pretty much give some information to some other lord in some other city, and he was gonna kind of hightail it after finding out that Dolheim had no intention of doing the crown contest, which made it like such a shame because like he could have gotten really high up there. But afterwards, we basically liberated Aldemenencia, and we're kind of done with this area. I accepted some side quests afterwards, and yeah, we're ready to go to the next area, which they actually did mention was a country of wind, which I completely forgot. I think it started with an M, and I don't remember the name of the city exactly. But yeah, I got some side quests last time, and they all involved fighting some monsters that I couldn't really beat at my level, or not just my level, but my skill level. So I end up just not really doing it. But once again, I am trying to adjust the settings on my mic. So I'm gonna sound, I heard the recording for the last time and it sounded real bad, and I'm hoping this will be better. I think it's still not gonna be as good as it used to be, but because, you know, it is a broken mic or something in it's kind of gone wrong, I think I'm probably gonna settle with something similar to what is currently being recorded in the future. So I hope that's okay. But I am ready to go to the next area. I fought with Dolheim like once or twice and got my ass whooped because all the monsters were too hard. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the city of Wind will look like. I think it was like Mahagsar or something with that intonation.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Mahagsar.
That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
Yeah, Rinwell keeps like ellipsing, so I'm like, what are you hiding from us? You got a red jasmine, an herb that greatly raises resistance when used. Though extremely potent, the plant itself is only rarely found in the wild. Huh, I guess we managed to find one. Also, Hooters is here, so one of the owls will probably be somewhere around here. Oh, is that it? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Ah!
Get lost!
Oh, awesome. Finally use a different move. I held Megasonic Thrust, which led into this. Whee!
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Charge attack. Yeah. Learned Annihilation. What the heck?
I thought you more
That sounds so badass.
Defense via threat elimination.
for the best.
Coming through! Elusive deity! Look sharp!
Oh crap, I forgot. I need to try something out with Dolheim. Okay.
Looky here.
I might have to grind, I don't know. We got the Devil Tail. I could have sworn we already got something like that. Ho ho ho. Actually, I need to see Dolheim's like team attacks. Oh, Luna Rondo. Why are we getting so many moves now? There we go.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes.
Still more to go.
Alright. Oh, goddamn it again. But yeah, it seems like Dolheim and Kisara officially joined our party, and they're pretty cool so far. I'm hoping that they'll be very, very effective in battle. So this map seems to be relatively straight. Yeah, there's a camp. I might do some farming. I really want to hold off on using the DLC stuff because that honestly just feels like cheating.
I won't forgive you. Make it right.
Alright, it's us too. Oh, we have 2 arts users. That's pretty neat.
Over so soon? There's something in the water.
Something in the water. Oh. Okay. Will we finally be able to use these fishing areas? Like,
I
finally?
didn't realize there was a pond here.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond, and it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renan eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
Oh, finally, we get this fishing
How did
mini
you
game.
catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I think she did
I'd
have a
put
book
bait
about
or
fishing.
a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you.
Fishing
Here,
rod?
let me show you
What's
how it's
that?
done.
Fishing minigame. Every good JRPG has a fishing minigame. Alright, fishing. Various fishing points are scattered around Dahna, which contain different species of fish to catch. These fish can usually be used in cooking, sold for gold, or even unlock new titles, so don't hesitate to try new fishing holes when you find them. Fishing consists of 4 steps: casting a line, luring in the fish, hooking them, and then reeling them in. For more information about these steps, consult the fishing control topic. Sure. Where does it look like there will be fish? I
There's
saw
a nice
something
breeze
here.
here.
Oh, there we go. Cast lure. A is to reel in, soft shake, hard shake. I don't know what I'm doing. It seems to be working.
Oh,
Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Oh crap, it alternates. Okay, I guess we managed to get it. That was a
well,
interesting
that wasn't much of a
minigame.
challenge.
You sure know what you're doing.
Alright, got my first fish, the hawksbill trout. Got an accomplishment for that.
Not too shabby, friend.
Alright, I've tried this game twice, and I think I am good. Don't particularly care too much.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry.
Enough.
I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
But I need at least 2 fish for myself.
Looks like we're going
Catch
to
7
be
of
here
them.
for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
Food! Yum yum!
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
Yes!
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Fishing minigame unlocked.
Okay!
Hey, you look like you know your way with a rod. Phrasing. I've been fishing a long time and I've built up a good collection of equipment for it. I'll share it with you if you're interested. I just want one thing in exchange. All I ask of you is that for you to show me records of any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. If you need anything, I'm always here. Don't be afraid to come up and talk to me. Who are you? Fishing expert. The fishing expert found at Talca Pond can teach you the basics about fishing. If you show him your fishing notes, he'll tell you where to go catch fish that you haven't found, as well as new fishing gear based on how much you've caught. Miguel's Rod, Beginner Popper. Quest complete, an invitation to fish. New thing for Kisara? Yeah. Yeah, skilled angler. Faster AG recovery. Easier overlimit. KO prevention sounds good. We'll say for that. Where did you come from? Oh, okay, I guess you were here all along. Okay, so we're done with fishing. Also, I do want to say I tried to add something like a noise gate to my recording because I noticed that my audio was going everywhere. Yeah, man, I'm still stuck with these problems. Well, look who it is. Something you need to ask? Fishing rods. Well, the fishing rods you use affects how much strength you gotta reel in the fish. If you're running into a fish that you can't catch with your current fishing rod, it's probably time for an upgrade. Show me the records, blah blah blah, okay. More about the lures. The lures are basically decoys made to look like food you used to. Well, lure and fish. Each fish has its own preference, so you'll have to change lures depending on what you're after. Whenever you find a new one, it's a good idea to test it and see what kind of fish it works well on. How do I find fish? If it's a fish you've caught before, check your fishing notes. That'll remind you of where its habitat is. When in doubt, it's always good to crack open your fishing notes. If it's a fish you haven't seen before, show me your fishing notes and then we'll talk. And here are my fishing notes. Alright, let's see, you've got, yeah, you caught one kinds of fish so far, right? The Talcopon Road, Oversea Hills, Frozen Valley. Those are places you've yet to catch some fish. Wanna swing on by and see what you can find. 2 more, and I'll have something else to give you, so keep fishing. Okay, well, I'm good. If you need anything, I'm always here. That's interesting. Okay, so we have a fishing person. Let's just keep going. Whoa! Is this gonna be a quest?
What do you say?
Oh no, it's one of these things. Heal, random soldier who is on the ground. Whew, you're a lifesaver. Now I can go back to my miss. Sorry, forgot I spoke. Carry on then, don't mind me. Got an infantry
I'm
shield.
always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just do it.
Whoops. Why are we all just standing there quietly? There we go.
Hey,
Thanks, Law.
is it just me? Or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it
Forever.
bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
She don't
You
care.
mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him should the need arise.
Arise.
It sort of came with the job
Arise.
description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't
It's
he?
also pretty. Oh wait,
Having
I'm sorry,
guards
what?
doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in
Man,
light of the new
Rinroll's really
circumstances.
forcing this. Get away from
Perhaps
him.
I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Yep, checks out. Floral binds. I knew we were
I've
gonna get
noticed
a
that
skit.
sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
I can tie
Try to
them up with
outclass
the
them on
earth.
reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
Eh.
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
To be fair, Law probably
I'm
never
glad
went to
at least one of
school.
us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Alright. Fast travel point. If you're planning on going hiking, make sure you stock up on supplies here. Otherwise, you should head back straight to Vicente. I have no money, man. Got a lot of peach gels, decent number of orange gels. Everything else is gonna be kind of yikes. Got all my crops. Oh, we can raise horses. Cool. Oh, I'm camping now, but it just occurred to me that I can cook with new people.
Why are you looking at me like that?
And also maybe
that
talk
armor
with
you
different
wear
people.
is standard issue for the Renansian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I removed my
noticed,
butt
especially
armor.
with that open back.
Yeah.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that.
Sure, you're
Plus,
showing it a lot to your
makes it
allies.
that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Booty. Okay, did I miss any reminiscence? Nope, I think we are all good. Gotta stay on top of that. Ooh, I guess I could cook. More dropped items, sure. Kisara, what's your cooking quote?
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
Alright, nice. Oh, and I could talk to, let's talk to Dohalim.
Care if I hang out for a while?
He's the one I'm interested in the most at the moment. Because he is
You
a
worried
lord.
about what's going on with Menancia?
We're only one
What
map
makes you
away.
think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
Bingo,
I am
jackpot.
but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
Friends.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly, I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
He knew
But you're
nothing.
making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way.
You're now closer to
Do you mind
Dohalim.
watching our camp tonight?
I'm still like, man, we should have taken some stuff in the palace. He's like one of the only members we have
Shall we get moving?
that has any modicum of like assets, probably. But yeah, we're gonna go on to the next area. It's gonna be wind. I imagine it's like a lot of things are gonna be in the air. Or maybe it's gonna be like Kansas and it's gonna be tornadoes
Something
everywhere.
feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Oh, coreless party.
I just noticed none of you other Dahnans have spirit cores. Why is that?
You ripped it
Both
out.
of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this.
I don't
weren't you?
remember anything.
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Dahnan slaves around me did. I was the only exception.
I thought I was in my
They
helmet.
tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
Oh, that's
One of the
convenient.
benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any
Rinwell's
longer than I
like,
had
yes,
to.
finally you're learning.
It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
The ones left waiting.
This sure is one rugged road.
I haven't even seen it yet.
Think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used?
I don't get
Repairs
tax
require
money.
time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Dahnan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
That's
True
why
enough.
I didn't want to make them do it.
Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Yep.
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Dahnans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Dahnans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
You didn't think this through, boy. Alright, let's fight some birds. Archer Hawk level 27. Oh god, they're getting harder. Oh, we can see one with the law. Oh, it's just or. Dude, we got 3 law ones in a row. Stop it, there are other people. Oh, geez, that's what they were talking about, this place being rough. I didn't even notice. This is a pain. Why can't this Zoogle stand still?
All right.
Perhaps it's time I deploy my secret weapon. I'll stop it right where it stands. Secret weapon? Master Core stuff? Dohalim's boost attack. Prehendere? Grows vines from the ground to ensnare enemies and strike them. Effective on fleet-footed enemies. This nullifies their evasive abilities and downs them. Oh, we were talking about this before. Tutorials dato. Two fast enemies with the thing.
That's our chance.
Okay, yeah, I guess they have to be moving for it to count in this tutorial. Success! Dohalim's boost attack. When fast enemies like wolves or monkeys appear, send in Dohalim. His boost attack will nullify their evasive ability and keep them from dodging attacks. Ah, okay. I was a little bit underwhelmed when I first saw it, but now I get it. Now I get it.
Angry.
Oh, we got Kisara's thing. Let's give it a shot. Alright, if I do this...
I'll take you all on.
Alright, she jumps in the air. Ginormous shield.
Flares of Malisa.
And box it! Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, Rinwell. I don't think I've seen that yet, yeah. The power of dark
Got
and
some
light.
interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
Are?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Do you know something, please?
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Please talk a little bit more.
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Dahnan relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
Oh, okay.
Yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that.
Jeez, she's
unlike the rest of us.
so bitter.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation.
Is that a connection with?
You see, we Renans have
Rinwell?
hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
He's just describing everything that
I'll
Rinwell wants to
take your
say.
word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dahnan history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
I mean, Crocodile Crusher. Years ago, ages ago, this worn-down hammer was used to beat back crocodiles. Those skilled enough to dual wield. Oh, dual wield. I don't think we have anyone that really dual wields it with dual wields with it. Were lauded as champions. Nope, we don't really. Oh, artifacts. Artifacts confer special effects simply by having them. Some of which serve as bonuses that can be enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle on or off in the artifacts effects list. Additional art panels. Oh, I wish they gave me the controller ones, but you now set 6 additional arts. Press Y on the art screen to switch between panels. Okay, and we do it by using the left trigger. Dohalim Architect? Treasure Hunter. Is this our first one for him? I think it might be. Faster age year. Oh, no, never mind. I forgot about this stuff. Oh, geez, he has a lot. Resurrection. Oh, and oh, he has healing too. Sure, we'll take that. He has some support arts, which will be useful.
I sense a strange power from
Strange
this.
power.
It was a close thing.
Alright, let's check it out. Do we have an artifacts menu? Equipment? No, he said there's somewhere where we can turn them on and off. Fields guide, artifacts. Crocodile Crusher, art set +1. Oh, okay, that's what we got. Unknown difficulty level? Nah, I think I'm good. Very difficulty, okay. So that's what artifacts do for us. Cool. So if I press Y, we have, yep, set number 2. Cool. It's really nice to have variety. Oh, right, I got Luna Rondo. Cool. Spinning attack that propels the user forward. Neat.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wish to be alone.
That would be often. Oh, we got rice.
Habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Oh, our job was so difficult. I don't really. The map looks like. Oh. Okay, the map is a lot more difficult than I thought it was gonna be. Let's go through this little area. I'm a little bit scared of these things, whatever they may be. And there seems to be a mob here. And a treasure chest with some new mobs. Rider Claw and Tempest Mask.
With this one.
Hearts are being interrupted.
Here I go.
Prepare to be sealed, though, please. Actually, perhaps bound is more.
Okay, man, the whole team's talking a lot. Prepare to be sealed. Actually, no, bound. Maybe it was something else, actually. Let me think about this for a little bit. And we're dying here. Help! Oh, finally, the one with Kisara. Oh! Kisara had a giant ice hammer with Rinwell. Now she has a giant emerald blade with Dohalim. Oh wait, Luna Rondo! Spin to win! It's actually spin to win! Alright, wait, oh, what? Oh.
This one's got your name
Okay,
on
so
it.
I have, Dohalim's thing charged up. But I also have his, come on, no! I was trying to do his attack, but I guess I end up using the wrong buttons. Alright. Damn it, I'm still missing the one with us actually, with Alvin.
Been improving.
Alright, we got some money. Pretty good money actually. Oh, rotating pile driver. Okay. Oh, finally! Impact Cross! Oh! Okay, I think I like that one the most. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to go back and rest because I'm already almost out of CP. What kind of combos will you have this time? They're always kind of unusually dense.
Want something to munch on, Hoodle?
Hoodle. Oh, wait, never mind. Way to prove me wrong immediately. Okay, now I've explored the top. Time to explore the rest of the map, which is fairly big.
It's so hilly around here.
So many
I can feel my
hills.
feet getting
No.
blisters.
That's
make yourself
mountain
float?
hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
That's a
I
lot of
take
these
it you're
things.
comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time
Oh
for
no.
our training exercises.
Oh no.
You weren't messing
I remember
around.
training like that. No. Inhibitor crystal blocks any and all astral arts found on Earth. May not be a natural phenomenon. Oh. And there should be something in the back over here. We got orange gel. I will take that. And another area with a chest. Oh, finally got it. Mystic arts. Whoa, whoa, whoa! He's going so fast. Tectonic fish. Oh man, that was really cool and unusually beautiful.
The true power of the blazing
Oh my
sword.
god, half
It's only
my
as strong as the one who wields it.
half my CP's
truly
gone
mean
again.
that? Thank you.
We got Snowwing Mantle.
We got some good equipment.
It's a mantle.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
So it's probably for Dohalim. It is indeed. Man, I was considering going to heal again, but it's
More Dahnan runes
kind
here
of a
too, I
pain.
see.
So this is a Dahnan
What
Rune
were people even
area.
thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
It was a different place, man. We got some red sage. Raises max HP when used. Oh! Dang! That sounds really good. Learn Piercing Roar!
Everyone hanging in there?
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top.
Okay.
It's all downhill from here. Quite
Oh
literally.
no, it's
So
all
Mahawk's Summit's just up ahead
downhill.
then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
Oh! Wait. You know what? I don't know where I'm supposed to go actually. Is it here or here? We'll figure it out.
What's this place here?
There are some ruins here, that's kind of cool.
old house?
I don't know about that.
Oh,
If I
someone
had
needs
to
help.
guess, it probably
No time talk. What are you doing here? I was so preoccupied dealing with the Zoogle, I slipped and fell. Make sure you don't make the same mistake as me. Raging Storm Beak. Hopefully that I can make something with that. Dang, there are so many rocks here, but only like one of them can be mine. Astral Ore. Huh. Inhibitor Crystal. And some more. Oh, damn it. I guess we'll have to fight these. Man, for a tank, Kisara dies a lot. Okay, so Kisara died. I don't want to use any SP, so we'll tag in Law. I mean, I'm so glad I have the option to do that. That's really cool. Inhibitor Crystal. We're getting a lot of those. Oh boy, there's gonna be a chest there at the end. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna beat this. We have 0 SP.
I've got your back. I've been doing really great lately.
Dude, you died immediately. What are you talking about? Snowwing Mage Coat.
looks
So
like some
that's
solid equipment.
you know who that's for. Can I jump to the other side since we just completed this? Yes, I can. Neat. Back to camp I go. Overall increases in defense.
Maybe we could have.
Oh wait, this guy
Along
can
with the wind to
forge
get-
weapons, right? For money? Oh, okay, so I know we need stuff. Like this one needs a long sword and whatever that thing is. Maybe I can make some stuff for my other party members. Innocent Lily. Ignis Roar. I didn't notice this, but a lot of the... Oh, this means I shouldn't have sold some of the weapons. A lot of these newer weapons, or refined weapons, use previous weapons. So like the Ignis Roar, the refined Ignis Roar needs Ignis Roar. Refined Blackthorn needs the Blackthorn. I'll make a Grouper Flood, and then craft it into the refined Grouper Flood. Okay, so if you have a weapon equipped, it does not count as material anymore. That is good to know. I am broke again. Damn it.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Let's get a cheese fondue.
All done. Come and eat.
You okay, Shion?
Oh, whoa.
You're not eating very much.
We talked with Shion for some reason.
What's wrong? Do you not like the cheese fondue that you
Oh,
made?
it's related to the cheese fondue.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing you more excited about food.
You're not feeling sick, are you?
Why are you eating
No,
so
I'm
little?
fine. It's nothing like that.
Found out I'm
It's
lactose
just-
intolerant. No!
What?
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
Oh, it's a waste of
I suppose it lies
cheese.
in being able to decide exactly how much cheese you want. There's also something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out. It's fun.
That's fine and all, but I wish the plate-to-mouth time was shorter.
I want to eat.
I understand. You don't like having to put in so much effort into eating something, do you?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Actually, now that I think about it, you're a way less fussy eater than you look, Shion.
In my book, there's no one right way to eat a meal. Tuck in, take your time, be dainty or devouring. As long as you enjoy the food, that's what counts.
Just
There's
eat,
no
eat
need to
it.
stand on ceremony while we're out camping in the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
Oh my god, she's a monster! A monster!
Never seen someone dump that much cheese on a meal before.
Look at how happy she is! Oh my god! That's a smile right there. Okay, I'm almost back to where I was before. Oh, what? Peach gel, nice. Seismic rupture. Damn. I know he's the Earth dude, but he's making like earthquakes at this point.
Can you take care of them? Well,
Alright, this time we're going to go here and see what's
look
there.
who's in a bright and shiny.
This feels like I'm actually going somewhere. This might be progression. Alright, I don't know why, but my game froze for a little bit, but now we're back. Okay, question marks. Yeah, this might be progression. I might end up heading back. If I see the green star on the map. Oh. What? Yeah, this place seems relevant. I'm gonna go back. This is definitely a different place. See, this is kind of what I expected the Earth place to look like. Instead of all green. For some reason, sometimes I associate like the wind element with green. I feel like in a lot of games they sometimes do that, though technically like there is no real color to wind. And you know, Earth is usually brown or yellow. Okay, there is... Whoa, okay. I guess there's just like a den of monsters here. Crap. Oh god. And there is a gem over here.
Feel my precision improving.
Oh, random bystander needs to be healed. I came here looking for food and weapons, but it's nothing but Zoogles here. Not that I have anything to worry about because of you now. We got Tempest Stone. I think that was one of the things I might have needed for like a weapon, but I'm not paying too close attention. I mean, look at all these gems, man. They look valuable. Let's steal them all. Okay, only part I haven't gone is here, so we'll give that a quick look. And it seems like we can just jump across via here. Is this a village?
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
Oh, this might be progression
Not obvious,
then.
huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else.
When your boss gets demoted.
For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on
Normally.
this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
I don't know, you
talking
keep
about?
dying.
You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about
Shion!
that. Jeez, I'm famished.
You don't have to cover for
Now that you
Shion.
mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
Cheese fondue!
What do you mean, what do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Alright, she's the mom of the
Eating
group
what you
then.
like can be good for morale in the short term. But you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Jeez,
Isn't that
lost such a
obvious?
child.
It does. Which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
No! Hey, she just
What is
made...
it?
She said
No,
that she can make them
sorry,
good.
it's just, I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Oh my god, you need to get
Rinwell, I
over
don't
this.
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Okay, let's continue on here. Oh, before that, we have a lesson in manners.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
I can't
That's
stand
not
it.
being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling.
Time to
It
make you
concerns me
civilized.
greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
And that's what I'm here
Yeah,
for.
what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Dahnan to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
This changes
Nevertheless,
now.
I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
I'm the sword of
say so.
Calaglia, not the
How about you,
pen.
Law? Would you like to learn?
He's already running away.
Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Alright, let's see what's on this side. Mount Dahara, a treacherous mountain connecting Menancia. Okay, this is story. Damn it! Uh-oh. Oh! Sparky thorns.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
You said your armor was light, though.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What?
Aw, they're all
Don't look it.
We can't
considerate.
spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahagsar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
Niez.
But if one of us
Yes.
collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
Ugh. I'm gonna act like a child so no one else
I don't need you
had
fretting
to.
over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Oh man, that was awkward. Okay. I was like, game? Uh-oh. Oh, it's that dude. The guy who we saw like murder a whole bunch of people, I think.
Been looking for you.
For me? Why?
Damn. Oh shit. He's got reflexes, acrobatics, and combat skills.
Said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
What? Mysterious swordsman.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
Glacial
It
speed.
is really random as heck, and oh crap.
It's weakened.
Take this! This ends now!
This one's mine. This one's mine.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
Oh god, he's really just like going after
You
me,
mean
bro.
he even surpasses a lord?
He surpasses a lord. Stop it! Stop it! If I just keep running like this, we'll he just keep chasing me and everyone can hit him. Okay, seems like that is not the case. Holy shit! And he's a really slippery one. I gotta use an orange gel. Use up our entire stock of orange gels here, man. Okay. I don't even think I got him to an 8th. That might have been a time thing. Definitely got my ass whooped. Lord! Dude, we are literally 1v6ing him and he's not breaking a sweat. Bro, he's flipping with law in one hand. Jesus. Okay, physics doesn't work that way. He should not have been able to make those kicks. The ultimate party member. Oh jeez, he was gonna murder Hoodle. 100%, he's evil. Aim for the head. That would have been a good opportunity to shoot.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
Hey, she aimed for the head. Probably missed, but aimed for the head. Ooh, it got him in the eye? Uh-oh. Still got a bunny tail. Oh! The other part of the mask is breaking.
A wretch like you.
I've been waiting for this. It's gonna break. Ooh! What? Oh, the curse is still activated. She's still crackling. His mask is glowing a lot.
Till next time.
What the hell was the point of this dude?
Shion, wake up, please.
Oh, his mask didn't break.
Elfin.
Shion.
but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
Oh, thank
It's
God
okay.
we have these breastplates
And so am I.
block the thing. Ooh. Well, that was something. 160,000 HP. I'll have to remember that.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
Hmm.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have
Yeah.
the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
Technically, Alphen did the same for her, so she's like,
But
it's not fair. I get
didn't.
yelled for it.
Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Oh, memories. Oh.
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
He was kind of kicking her ass a
Ringwell
lot.
has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Fine by me. Okay, I guess nobody recognizes that
Shion,
dude.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
No bleeding,
But
too.
his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed.
From
It
me.
seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Dahnan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
I can use a
He
sword.
wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me.
Another time, then.
We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Damn, that was really intense.
Hey,
Oh. Okay, so this is, well, where we're supposed to go. I did not realize. I'm gonna explore the other area, Missed Signals.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to
Enemy
look out
noises.
for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Well, he is very, very protective of her, I will say. But, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. She nearly died. I don't actually understand how she lived. It was definitely something to do with that white light, I think. But because nobody knows what it is, it's really hard to make an assumption on what happened.
Look at that enemy. It's shining.
Oh, crap.
Looks like we made it
Okay.
here in one piece.
Back to this mountainous area, I guess, that is... Whoa! 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 Okay, so you can see like the moon and like Lenegis and whatnot. Is that an arena?
What's that big tower over there?
What is that for? We also have orange gel and peach gel. Like, whoa! You can see why I thought this was gonna be something significant, because this place looks gnarly as hell. Dude, why are you ever here? That old tower and the ridge it stands on have long since been overrun with Zeugles. I'd only venture up if you know exactly what you're doing. Oh, is this gonna be some potential like in-game stuff? That's gonna be kind of like, whoa!
We did a lot today, didn't we, Hudol?
Old habits die hard for Skit.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Damn.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, she old
Maybe
habits
it's just
really.
my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
Old habits really die hard for her.
Strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with.
Yeah, he kind of
Hey,
is.
Ma, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
But,
yes,
but
you're absolutely right.
I haven't lived like this before.
That I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Dahnans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Oh, he knows.
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place.
Oh yeah, we know.
That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
That's what I've been saying. Mom. All right, let's make an omelet.
Look.
Shion.
Damn it,
can we
I
talk
spoke
a
with the
moment?
wrong person. No, I had the opportunity to talk to other people. I'm gonna reload that because I happened to save right before that. I didn't notice, but the horses give horse meat. Ah, okay. All right, Law or Kisara? I'm gonna do Kisara.
Let's talk for a bit.
I haven't really had a one-on-one with her yet. So
Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar
It's gonna be
sight.
about her being the mom of the group,
Miguel
probably.
was the one who taught me how to maintain
Oh, no,
my
it's about her
equipment
brother.
after I first joined the guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Kind of wish we got to see
Your brother
Miguel
always
fight.
seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right.
She was
Miguel's
jelly.
second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so,
Pie in the
that's
sky?
my brother's doing.
Never heard that before.
He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big
Oh,
brother.
Nissan.
So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
Oh no, she's a bro-con.
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
This is gonna last several days.
I'll
You're now
take watch
closer with
tonight.
Kisara.
It's okay.
Okay, let's see what this. Whoa. I guess it's inaccessible. We have a giant wall blocking us from going forward. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect that, and I don't know how to break it down. Since we did get all our party members, and we don't really have a method to. Yeah, Geronimo! That was
way,
not
I guess.
the solution. Maybe this is an exit instead of the entrance. You know, I played as Dohalim for a decent bit. I'm gonna play as Kisara for reasons.
Yeah, if only I were a cat.
Yeah, if only if I were a cat. Actually, I thought she said "yeah" for a second. All right, back to this area. Oh man, look at this. It's like nature knew that we were gonna have a big fight here, having a giant arena-esque area. Oh, we got a fast travel point. I wish they told us that a little bit earlier. Okay, the next area. I wonder if we're gonna have like a dungeon like we usually do, like an underground cave or something, or if we're just gonna straight up go to the next area. Let's see. Oh, no, we're just at Niez immediately. This place looks like a witch rules it. We haven't seen any female lords yet, so maybe.
Are we in the right place?
Place is literally
this place
on fire.
Looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
What the hell
No
is
soldiers,
this?
no Dahnans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest.
I don't remember what the. Oh wait, is that gonna be another resistance group? The Dark Wings.
It's from an old Dahnan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl.
Owl.
That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Dahnan legend. Okay.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Ah, that does kind of make sense.
Are you suggesting the Dahnans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened.
This is certainly something I did not expect.
Is there truly no one here?
Oh man, Niez is yeah, I thought it'd be like, for lack of better words, the Rito village from Breath of the Wild because it was wind and everything. Nope. I thought it'd be like pretty happy where you could just chill, fly over to other areas. Nope, it's just ruined, and I don't even see anything wind related other than the slight breeze that's blowing. Let's see, Niez, a city in ruin.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Dahnans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Dahnans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame.
Was it a holy flame? She just said it was a torch.
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
Raising Dol Halim. Actually, you know what? I will say, I've decided I'm gonna take some DLC stuff. Specifically, I'm gonna take this. Honestly, it is kind of cheap. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, you know what? I might take some of these too. It's kind of cheap because like I do understand CP management is a thing in the game, but it's also the thing that's like really ruining my fun of the game. I don't want to like continue experiencing that, so I'm gonna take the CP max. And fishing, I'm just gonna take these because, I mean, I feel like it's not gonna make too much of a difference in terms of my gameplay. It's just fish, so I'll just take the fishing stuff. Wow, they have a lot of fishing stuff. Holy crap. Alright, I took everything except for the level ups and the gold. Yeah, it just kind of skyrocketed my CP. It's very cheap, but I do not care. Oh wait, we got another one.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
We are all burning now.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
But won't we get cold
I
at
see.
night?
I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I see where this is
I
going.
can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Chill,
Lords
Rinwell,
like
chill.
Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need. So I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shion has got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters,
Common
I think it'd be
sense.
good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better.
My.
And then from there...
This is quite a lot of work.
Sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I
Molt.
could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
He wasn't gonna rip them
Did I
off.
say something offensive?
He said if they
Next time,
happen
put
to
your
fall
own needs
off.
aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
To be fair, yeah. Fair. Honestly, I don't know if I should start exploring here yet. But I am kinda curious. We don't even get a safe... Wait a second. We don't get a teleport spot? I guess there was one right here. I'll walk around a little bit. Ooh, there are several spots. This is where I have to go. So I'm gonna go the other way. Man, there's nobody. Like, we don't see any NPCs on the map either. This place is pretty much completely torched. Oh, we have a thing here? Oh, I was like, where's the head of the statue? And I was like, wait, no, it got freaking cut off. Okay, so we have Hooters here who can detect one of his friends. Oh, it's right here. We got the Red Rose Corsage. Nice. I was like, what's that thing on its head? We also heard a cat.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I should probably check on that soon. I highly doubt we'll be able to just walk into the castle. It's locked. Man, the music in this area, like it's a complete tonal shift. Especially from Alda Menencia. I didn't expect, okay.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills?
Oh.
They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
Alright, yeah, something wind related, cool. Honestly, those windmills have a pretty sick design. And... oh, even that is actually... oh. So like, part of me thought that this area would be like either in the sky or a very high altitude. And because of all the fog, I did like kind of like similar to Alda Menencia, where I didn't even notice it was on top of a forest until someone pointed out. Because of the fog, I did not notice that we were actually really high up. We're actually like pretty much on a mountain. I can't even see the bottom. So, okay, that kind of checks out. It makes sense why it's so windy here and how they're able to harvest that energy. You know, wind energy is efficient, I guess. At the very least it helps, and that's a lot of birds. I swear.
All of you, stop right there.
We got NPC.
Don't move.
They have us surrounded.
Oh.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
We'll set this place on fire more than it already is.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
And I am the rest of his party. Shion's like, oh, you didn't have my consent for that.
Here is my proof. Will that suffice?
My hand hurts. Actually, no, it doesn't. But
those houses to make my point.
No need. I believe you.
You should put it away.
I'm Beifong of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away.
Okay, Darkwings.
We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces. So everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
Damn.
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Dahnan leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show.
Deadeye.
I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem.
You, the Lord.
The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true.
They're with us.
You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind.
That guy has a kind of unique design.
Trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
So they are the Darkwings.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
We got two Renans.
Yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
I'm genuinely surprised they were able
Not
to
this way, I guess.
to do that. Huh. That's actually real interesting. So their base is over there. Let's go over here for a little bit. Ooh, fast travel point got. It's right over there. This guy's like, nope, can't come over here. Beyond here is the aerial plaza that leads to Almedrea's. I'll just say it like that. Almedrea's castle, but for now, it's sealed off, so I'll have to ask you to turn away. I actually really kind of digging the vibe of this area. It sounds weird because I was just kind of critiquing it a lot and how everything's like, you know, in ruins, but I mean, Calaglia was just too, for lack of better words, hot temperature-wise. Even though we're not in the game, the color palette got really stale, as well as Ciclodia, where well, it was the opposite. It was too cold and everything was just some kind of shade of blue. Alda Menencia was, you know, very green, but it was honestly a good variety of colors. It was very pleasing for the eyes. But this one is kind of like the opposite, where it's very pale, but like the dread. It really fits kind of like a little bit spooky, a little bit dreadful atmosphere this is going for, which is kind of ironic because technically, if we were to just buy the Darkwings, by their word, then this place is in the best spot because they've already kind of, other than Alda Menencia, because they already kind of solved their problem. It's just they're dealing with the aftermath, while we usually solve the problem and let the city deal with the aftermath. So that's pretty interesting. But I think for now, I'm gonna end it here for today. I'm gonna do one more thing, which is just honestly, I kind of want to go to go to Hoot Hoot and see what else I get. It's probably some cosmetics, so nothing too big, but I'm just surprised that we got like another thing. You know, like the fact that they're already done. I'm pretty sure there's going to be more. Hell, we need to get the Master Core, so it's definitely not done yet. But I'm kind of curious what's gonna happen. All right, we got Scarlet Inherited Coat, Blue Inherited Coat, Silver Syncleave Armor, Copper Syncleave Armor.
Look! It's all the owls we found. I guess this was their way of thanking us for finding them.
We did see an army in the background.
It looks like they're grouping up by color. Is that a thing?
Actually,
did not notice
the color
that.
of Dahnan owls' feathers is based on their maturity and their astral energy element. So maybe they stick to certain groups even if they all belong to the same kingdom.
Then I guess that means we can tell just how many owls we found in each domain.
Oh, that's actually really cool. I really didn't think of that.
They seem to be saying something.
Maybe they're thanking us for finding their buddies.
I have so many more mouths to feed now.
Then again, maybe they're telling us that we have more owls to find.
I think the Queen is protesting that they shouldn't put undue pressure on us.
I didn't know that she understood owl.
Maybe he's arguing back that we're the only ones they can actually turn to?
Damn, we know it too.
Right. Which is why the Queen is worried about sowing any ill will with us.
We'll do our best, so don't worry, I think.
We're like a family
Can
now.
you understand them?
Of course not, I'm just inferring. For some reason, when I hear them talk, that's just what I imagine them saying.
Oh, well, I think you're pretty close to the mark at least.
Well, don't worry about it.
I just
We're
imagined
not breaking our backs over this.
Rinwell pulling out a book. It's a freaking Hooters translation book.
Thank you.
Seems like it. From both of them.
This is going on for a lot longer than I expected.
Hoodle seems happy with this. Isn't that nice, Rinwell?
Hoodle's mine!
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You'll never take him from me. Oh, well, that was goofy. So yeah, we have yellow, white. Man, look at that eye patch and the demon horns. Red, and I guess we haven't gone here yet. This, Oh. And this is the one we just found, I believe. So this is the current area, and that'll be the last area. That means we've done 3 of the supposedly 5 areas in the game. Let's take a look at what these things look like. So we got the silver Syncleaver armor. Whoa! Copper Syncleaver armor. Do I like that or just normal one? I kind of like the copper one. I'll try that out for a little bit. You got the Scarlet Inherited Coat or the blue one. The blue one kind of looks like her normal one. I mean, the color scheme's a little bit different. We'll go with the blue.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Yeah, in the Owl Forest. But yeah, I think I am probably good for today. That was, honestly, I think the highlight of today's episode was that one random ass fight in the middle. We saw that guy one time, we're like, oh crap, he's freaking strong. Don't look. Kind of like that scene from My Hero Academia when they're just like, oh no, he's too strong. But we actually fought the dude and we got our ass whooped. So, maybe that guy's gonna be like the final boss or penultimate boss. Because clearly they're gonna sprinkle him throughout the game. Maybe he's the last lord? Maybe? I mean, that would kind of make sense. Actually, no, why would he be here? He seemed to know Alphen too. Or at least he was specifically hunting down Alphen. I mean, if it was a lord, that kind of would make sense because, you know, you hear a rumor about someone who's going to eliminate all the lords, and if you're strong as heck, might as well, you know, murk them, right? But I'm not really sure. His design was kind of interesting, though. We didn't see any hair on him. But yeah, I guess, well, it's not about him. It's about Niaz. And if I recall, this was the area that Kalzalik was sending resources and information to. So it's maybe his plan just straight up did not turn out well because this place is kind of in ruins. But we'll find out next time when we talk with the Blackwings. And until then, I will be seeing you. See ya!